For the small amount of people that are gonna watch these videos, please do not bash on the creator of this video in any way, shape or form. I am simply stating my opinion and telling him what I think he said was wrong. So today I found this video of a person talking about how outcome member survivors are thrilling to play and have mechanically complex kits. Which I personally think that it's very wrong, or badly put.
Like I said, people in outcome memories will completely turn their killer chance off and simply just play survivor for extended periods of time. Now, you could definitely say that half of the reason of this is because the killer gameplay is frustrating. And technically you would be right. But if the killer gameplay was so frustrating and the survivor gameplay wasn't that good, then people just wouldn't play the game in general.
Now, again, no offense to the person that made this video, but I'm sorry. I don't think you have played enough ASIMs to say this. People play this game not because they like it, but because it's the only ASIM they know. There's literally no one playing Eclipse or any TD clone. No one plays Unreasy Rest. No one plays Dimensional Coalescence, but not because these games are bad. It's because Outcome Memories overshadows them. Because it's popular. I know this is a hard concept to understand, but Outcome Memories had a lot of publicity, a lot of people talking about it. The graphics of the game are good. It looks good. That's just what people see. And then they just stick with it because everyone else plays it. Hell, did anyone that is watching this video right now knew about Unreasy Rest before I named it?
Notice I didn't say better and I didn't say more balanced. No, it just feels a lot more intense and more thrilling than most other ASIMs game to game.
By the way, this is personal. I mean, you don't feel for other people. When I play Outcome Memory, I wasn't sure.
Similar to a few other ASIMs, the survivors in Outcome Memories actually are mechanically complicated.
So I want to say that this is just plain wrong. Well, mechanically complicated and having a complex kit is different. Mechanically complicated means that you interact with the base game and the mechanics of it. A complex kit is when a character has a kit that does different things in different ways and sometimes can be hard to grasp or to understand.
Now, at face value or at first, this might not seem like the case, but when you actually take the time to learn the survivors, you'll realize that a lot of them actually have a lot of text or a lot of things that you could pull off with them at a very high skill level in certain situations. At first, characters like Sonic, Amy, or Silver might seem extremely straightforward and easy, but once you actually learn them, you can go from simply just supporting and helping your team to winning full-on LMSs consistently.
The funniest thing about this take is that this doesn't apply to all of the characters in the game, because if you play Eggman, you're useless and you can't do anything for your team. Even the stun is useless. Just 1/2 a second stun that gives 3 seconds of life for the killer. And the Cream can't do anything because if she gets targeted, she's just gonna die unless she's protected by her team. And let's not talk about Tails. Tails just...
But for this video, we're going to focus on the simpler side of the characters. You see, a special charm that Outcome Memory Survivors has is that a lot of the survivors within the game can feel extremely strong without actually being that powerful. And the thing is, it's very noticeable easily upon playing the game your first way around. If you simply just lock in Metal Sonic for the first time, you'll realize his capabilities instantly without having to learn too much. Like I said, at face value, the characters are very straightforward. It takes you not even one full game to realize what that character does and what you need to do with those abilities.
This applies for any character in any game. Outcome Memory doesn't... Honestly, I feel like Outcome Memory is one of the games that doesn't even apply this, because most of the things people do in this game with the kits is not even intended by the devs. Most of our bugs or strap just shouldn't happen. I mean, you guys remember when Tails could shoot the mines? Yeah, Colossus having a grab that just hits it when one, that shit should not happen.
Now, to further this point, we have to talk about stun stacking and stunning in general first. In Outcome Memories, they hand away stuns like candy. Any ability that directly attacks the killer will stun him, with the sole exception of Silver's rocks.
Now, this is one of my major points. This is why I think Outcome Memory is such a boring game. All you do in this game is stun. And before you say, yeah, but Sarge, you can also use Sonic ability to run away, grab your teammates, you can I mean, shit, that's it. Is that all unique ability in this game? Yeah, okay. It's just everything you do is just stunning the killer. Now, yes, you mostly do that in asymmetrical horror games, but there's a different ways to go about it. Now, I'm gonna take Dimension and Coalescence, which is personally my favorite asymmetrical horror game at the moment, and it's been for like almost 2 years. So, in Dimension and Coalescence, characters has pushes, stuns, or utility abilities. I separated stuns and pushes because they have an entirely different use. Let's take Vanilla as an example. Vanilla has a grab, which is a stun and a push. She can either use the grab to throw the killer on a wall to stun them for longer, or throw them down a ditch to stun them for less, but to, throw them down a ditch. So they may have to waste an ability to get back to the team. The funny thing about this ability is that you can also use it to combo with another teammate. Vanilla grab is a grab that goes over everything, meaning if a stun is already applied on the killer, usually most characters cannot interact with it. Vanilla can. And this is actually intended by the devs, because many of the characters can only interact with pushes, not stuns. Like Bandy and Eggman are troppers, which stuns actually let other people chain stuns together. Meaning, if someone is stunned by Bandy's burrow, Bandy can either combo with his Inkwave, or a teammate can come together and stun them, while they're still already being pushed. Because Bandy doesn't have a stun, he has a push. I mean, you get the gist of it. Now, I could sit here and talk about Dimension Coalescence's insanely good macro game and dev-intended text, but I don't have all this time. And I hope you guys try the game out to find out yourself.
But even then, it's a slow stun. As annoying as this is for the killers, this makes it extremely easy to understand what you have to do with your abilities as a survivor. You have to attack. And when you pair that with stun stacking, it makes landing your stuns in this game feel that much more satisfying. Stun stacking is an extremely easy concept to understand and extremely satisfying to do as the survivor. And lastly, stun time. The stun time in this game is not lenient towards the killer at all compared to most other ASIMs. In Outcome Memories, most stuns start at around 3 seconds. This goes hand to hand with the points I brought up before, because it makes your stuns that are already pretty straightforward to land feel that much more rewarding, because you can feel the impact you did towards the killer.
His point makes a lot of sense. It's just, when you play the game, you bully the killer because they suck, so you think the game is fun. That is literally the whole point of this game, honestly.
Like I said, maybe not the most balanced thing in the world, but for a first player's experience, it takes you not even one full game to understand this and start to have fun with it. When you put all of this together, this causes stunning for a first player's experience to feel extremely rewarding before they even fully grasp the game. Even if your killer match was the most infuriating thing ever, there is one thing that you will remember after playing Outcome Memories, and it's that playing Survivor felt thrilling.
I usually remember how dog shit this game is and how I could just go play something else.
Outcome Memories gives you an experience where when you were being chased by the killer, it didn't necessarily feel like you were being chased. It felt like you were fighting.
Not the point of asymmetrical horror games, by the way.
Whenever the killer chases you in this game, instead of only just running away, you also consistently are thinking about how can you fight back.
I don't understand. What? You do this in every asymmetrical horror game. What does that mean? It doesn't... What?
But that's not it. There's a few more things that I feel like makes Outcome Memories Survivor gameplay more thrilling. Those things are speed and jumping. First off, in Outcome Memories, unlike 90% of other ASIMs, there is no sprinting stamina. This means that you can run for as long as you want.
I'm gonna put on screen a lot of games that have this. And they probably do it better than anything Outcome Memories does.
But the killer can do the same thing, and the killer is slightly faster than it. This is a very simplistic stamina system.
Okay, I understand that he's trying to explain to us the basic of the game for people that don't understand or never played this game before, but I mean every game does this. This not what?
But because of that, within only a match or two, players will instantly realize, okay, you can run for as long as you want, but the killer is always going to be faster. So what is the only solution to that? Is you have to stun him as a team in order to keep him away.
Yeah, that's plain wrong. Most of the people that play games like this, they go like, oh shit, the killer is faster than me, I should probably hide on the other side of the map and not help my team at all. That's not interactive gameplay. That's not how you teach people to play the game. The experience in any game, of course, will teach you how the game works.
Simple and easy to understand, but fun to do. Same thing goes for jumping. In most ASIMs you can't even jump in the first place, but at Outcome Memories you can.
You guys get my point.
This makes the game feel a lot more easier to get into and not feel like you're trying to pick up a completely new system. The movement in this game is very fast but feels familiar and very comfortable. And this is exactly why I feel like Outcome Memories Survivor gameplay can be more thrilling than other ASIMs. The Survivor gameplay being very beginner friendly while also being some of the most intriguing Survivor gameplay on Roblox.
Yeah, dude, I love stunning and running on a map designed by 10 years old. That is so exciting.
Makes for a formula of fun, but at this point, I'm just yapping. So, let me know, do you guys agree or disagree? Do you guys think that Outcome Memory Survivor gameplay is extremely thrilling, or do you think it's not? Let me know down below. And with that being said, I'll see you boys and girls in the next video.
I like when someone tries to explain what they like about a game, but this is not an explanation about what you like about the game. This is an explanation why you like Sonic asymmetrical horror games. All of them plays like this. Hell, all of them plays better than this. This is not helped by the awful map design that Outcome Memory has. To explain to you why Outcome Memory's maps are bad, I will have to go on another like 10 minutes explanation. I personally think you guys heard enough of me. So I'm just gonna let you guys go. Have a good day.